Welcome to AO Redone Modded Playthrough 4, Panzer Corps 2, 1941. The Battle of Moscow is upon us. We'll read through this briefing. I've seen essentially this briefing a number of times, perhaps more than a few. And it's a fairly short one to begin with. Large map, as you'll note here, we're going to take an outstanding officer. We'll see who Gemini gives us. Alright, here's the amended list. I took artillery support off. I'm laying odds 1 to 3 payout that I will not get a phased movement or a consolidator, and will instead get legendary or a provocateur. Let's see what happens. I see. I've deducted the 5K. Here's the anti-tank support. What exactly I'm going to do with the hero, I'm not going to use it at all. Essentially, and that probably never will. But such is life, I suppose. It's coming to the point where I may need to take matters into my own hands. One of the house rules is that if you pay 10 times the amount that you would for a normal tier hero, such as the tier 3 for 5,000. If you pay 50,000, you can choose one from the list. That list, I think, is only 5 heroes long now, but I'm pretty sure the last scenario is the next one. And I'm fairly certain that I will not get my consolidator or a phased movement I've been looking for unless I purchase it myself. Alright, what did I do in the downtime? I haven't deployed any units. I did take my 5-slot recon car with the artillery and anti-tank support off the field, and I put a J-tank onto the field for less slots. Only costs 4 slots, as we have the Panzer General. Put those 2 heroes for support here. We have dual heroes here as well. I sort of came to the conclusion this is a disaster waiting to happen, so I'm going to have the J-tank as backup. I only have 5 parts for the N model, and there's a lot of artillery, various other mayhem and chaos and such about. It's a large field, and this could end up taking a horrendous amount of damage that I will never be able to repair, at least in a timely manner, to respond to the units that caused the horrendous amount of damage, and it could be a catastrophic failure. But I'm going to run it anyway, as I like the N model, and we have a backup here with the J tank. I have a lot of tanks on the field, as per Panzer General. I have this unit here. I put the 0 slots hero. It's been doing very well with the hit and run, with the +3 initiative here and the overrun. The Pioneer unit generally has trouble with damage, but it can do a significant amount of damage with the hit and run and high initiative from the hero, and sort of not take a horrendous amount back. Because oftentimes you'll find, like, you run up to an infantry or whatnot, you do 7-13 or 8-13 or 6-13 or something like that, and you end up taking a lot of damage and not really eliminating the unit. You have to bring another unit up to finish the job. But in this case, you don't feel beholden, or at least I don't feel beholden to finish the job, because I didn't take any damage, and my Pioneer can be like in this hex and do some damage here and just sort of sit in this hex and wait. So I'm happy with that hit and run with the hero, what's his name, Worsenberger. And this one is the same as it's been for some time. These are very nasty units here. Rapid fire lightning attack. Rapid fire lightning attack. This one, hit and run lightning attack. So all of my flame tanks have lightning, and they can just roll up, and irrespective of much of anything, and if they see a combat equation that says such and so 15, which is an overrun, they can just do it, and there's nothing that's going to really interfere with that unless it's a bad die roll. The rest are essentially the same. This one, I think I took the rapid fire off and put it on this 88 flak, fast deployment rapid fire So I brought out some anti-air here as well. I brought out some fighters. This one is the shock tactics. I can pin the enemy and stop a movement. These are the bombers that have been much the same. In fact, I have an upgrade that I haven't used. I don't know what to do with it. D-3 we have. I believe we have the D-3. Most of our fighters are top tier. All of our units are essentially in order. Maybe some from the reserves I can upgrade to have some sort of usefulness in some way. That I actually don't. I don't think that this thing will never be useful ever again, really, so much. So maybe I can upgrade it to a Panzer. Why not do it? That Panzer probably won't be particularly useful either, but it's there nonetheless. So I'm going to place these units. I'll be right back. Actually, I can upgrade to a 251 model. I don't know when that became available, but it moves 8 instead of 6, so that should make something of a difference. I'm trying to figure out where to place these units. It looks as though I have... What in that? What's going on here? There's a very different starting location. I played through this once. I don't recall exactly that being... Look at that. We can march right up into Moscow if we want to. Something makes me think that's probably not the best of ideas. So we're completely abandoning all of this map. We may get there at some point. There's 24 turns. We're going to go concentrate all of our core forces here, here, and here near our primary airbase. I have sort of a robust, close combat-friendly group here. Grenadier, Pioneer, that J tank that I upgraded for dual support, camouflaged anti-tank, our no retaliation recon car, and the vigilant flame Panzer with rapid fire. This is the G-tank is a more standard hit and run flame Panzer, another auto surrender recon car, provocateur move 6. These guys just sort of head up in this direction and hopefully all meet up under the air cover of this 88 gun there, and let's start. So how far can you go? How far? Let's see. Let's find out what's here first. In theory, we have a nice cloudy day, which is not snowing, which is good. Okay, so do I want to go here? Not really, but I'm gonna find there's some a conscript there. You can't make it there. You can't make it either. 13 points. 9 and 3. 4 points, a cloudy day. We can't get to that guy, unfortunately. I suppose we can bomb him. Make sure he doesn't go anywhere. Maybe we can surrender him. 4 and 5. How about you? That's more like it. Off the close there, maybe. Okay, so that unit is stuck there, so we would in a perfect world want to find out what goes on around in here, so we don't really have to worry so much about this unit, as we have no retaliation. We just surrendered them. We can roll up here for our support tank and Let's see, we could rally around the said support tank here with these units. These infantry will probably see this grenadier as a possible target. We'll put the pioneer here in his organic transport. We can roll up here. No. Roll up, I see. Yeah. That's why we have these fighters along. Let's see, do we want these guys coming up and attacking? We don't really care. So we can move our flame tank, vigilant flame tank here into the close. Why not do it? That leaves this guy here. This area seems generally secure, so we'll pull back here and leave that city for some future date. Or we could go, we can't even make it there. We can, but no further, and we'll get stuck in the close. We don't want to. Let's move. There doesn't seem to be anyone here. Let's find out if there is or isn't. Really, there's no one there, so let's swing forward like that. Right in the close. We'll get you here. Get you here. And we'll get you in the close there. We'll get right here. We'll roll up here. We left, yeah. Okay, so let's go like this. So we're our support units are insulated, at least in theory. That leaves our aiming assistance man here. Our other units here. And our soon-to-be bombing brigade deployed against those infantry. Camouflaged anti-tank, which will move up there. And we'll go down here and protect our bomber like so, as well as our flame tank. That, yeah, that'll do it. This recon car. He must have seen it and taken the fire anyway. Okay, 3440 tank, ET7. Relatively tame, other than this 41 brigade there. Luckily, we have. Well, who are you? A 40, and you cannot be. I see. You? No. 40 tank, BT7. Enroll as BT7, I think. Like that. We could have surrendered him as well. These guys are non-surrenderable from our recon cars. Let's see here, 1432. We can go like this and overrun this KV 4041. In theory, we can overrun you as well. Now we're stuck there. All of our core units are still exist, so it's good news for us. Let's see, we can pop that unit. Overrun him. Let's see what else goes on here. This unit is snowing next turn. That's what we know. Zot 6, 03, and look at that, 03. Okay. 06. Done that. Okay, so what happens here? We could completely overrun this thing or destroy it with our Stuka. That's exactly what I intend to do. Where does that leave me here? 1, 7, 5. These J-tanks don't do very well against infantry. Luckily we have this Pioneer along. We'll take that. Take these guys out like so. Let's see, we can surrender this T-60 tank. Like that. Roll up here for 1, 7. And forward in this bush here. The forest. Prepare. This guy's stuck there. Let's move our... let's see... J-tank here. We can move you here. Get our camouflaged anti-tank there. We can go here like so. Why I moved there, not here, I don't really know. It's safer there. Grenadier is open. At least to air attack. We have not as yet taken this. If we go there, we won't be here anytime soon. In theory, I suppose we could be here. It's a nice road. And then we have no idea what's going on here, nor do I care. Let's see. We have to control 8 victory hexes at the end of the battle. So what happens between then and now relative to these hexes and such, don't care. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hexes, 9 hexes, 10 hexes right here. Alright, let's see here. We can, we don't have ignore zone of control. 1 and 4, 0 and 7. So we're going to want this under our air aura. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll go right here. That means we don't want to end up here. Unless, of course, we are going to send a fighter here to dispatch this lag. Which we are. Or not. Apparently we're not. So, there's the flaw in my plan. That's where those attack bombers are quite useful. I suppose I could have converted attack bomber over to fighter configuration if I actually had a attack bomber that could convert to fighter configuration, which I don't. Is there a new base we can go to? As it's snowing next turn, we would want to be quite sure that we hold said base. Is there a base? There's a base here. And we'd want to be sure we hold the base all right. It seems almost like moving backward, but in theory we could put you here. Well, I think we can hold it. It may well slow our advance, but who knows really. We can heal, repair you. Let's see, we can move you down there as well. We're going to move all these. Actually, yeah, we don't have any fighter cover any longer here. Okay, so that's a dirt airfield and it's of little to no use. These bombers are probably best left at home at this point, or rallying around, say, this area here. We'll go and place them around here. And that's that. And you, let's take this over. If for no other reason, we'll know if the enemy takes it over at some point, as it'll go dark, and we can proceed down this road. As for what the plan is here, if we place this unit in the close, it has readiness. Actually, we don't need to. We just go right here. We'll retreat. We'll overrun them. Turn around. Come back here. Move up. And get... where are you going? Hello? So he can't make it through these two zones of control to get at our anti-air, and even if he could, he'd probably take a bloodbath. And there's that. That's the end of that turn. Next turn. Boom! Ixnay 1 armored trainee there. What's that? The suppressive unit has damaged our IVG somehow. How he's done it? What is the story here as well? Rapid fire. Crippling blow. Soft attack of 20. 4,200 experience. 4-star. Mountain infantry, not in a mountain. Strangely resilient. Alright, well, how about it? This mountain infantryman is bothering me. I don't know how he's quite as... Oh, there's bad to worse. Okay, well... How did I know that would happen? Let's see here. 1 and 6. Oh boy. Well, I would wager these infantry are not going to be... How do you have... We didn't see him. He doesn't have camouflage. We just didn't see him. Okay, 11-4. We can go down here, so can't overrun that guy there. I bet we can, though. Yeah. How close was that? I was just sort of curious. 15.82. There was some chance that it didn't happen. So... Let's see, can we get a unit here to this rough hex? We can. We can. That means we can also go like that. And get here, overrun you. Here. We'll swing back to this rough. Get you there. And we'll pull back right here adjacent to this dual support M tank. Looks good. We'll find out what goes on up here. a 76 millimeter there. We could try to surrenderize him or overrun him. How much is he worth? Not really all that much. Let's roll our Grenadier or Pioneer up in this. What's that? Doesn't he have fast deployment? He doesn't any longer. Okay, so we'll move our Grenadier up and overrun you. So we have no idea what's down this road, unfortunately. There's some idea what's here, which is nothing, but we probably really shouldn't go there. Let's find out. We'll go here. Can probably catch up. No, we're not. I'm not slowly advance for one pip of healing. Okay, so you can go. Could draw the enemy in, perhaps. With a Grenadier in the open. Let's go here. We'll get here. We'll go there. Maybe we're happy just like that. We'll go here as well, forward like so. And we'll go right here. That'll do it next turn. Anybody? Boom. Didn't heal my G-Tank. I couldn't because I was ambushed. Yeah. There goes my end part. Let's see, 1-6 and 10 points. Let's see. Who are you and why? 3 and 3, I'll take it. Surrendered that guy. Let's see here. You. Conscript 8 of 10 already. 2 and 6. Do I want to pull back? And 10 points. I wonder if we could get some recon there. 11 points. Something like it. Let's repair there. Let's see, we can roll up here. But first we want to find out what goes on up here. Doesn't seem to be a lot really per se. No vast armored columns. No problem, no problem. Let's see. That's our second and of 2 of 2 recon recon planes. Yeah, that's. So we have no more aerial recon available, and still don't know what's down here, unfortunately. How about your entrenchment? 8 of 10. I was thinking this group would want to proceed in this direction and not deal with this conscript. So I wonder if we deal with him right now. With our Grenadier unit. Eight of 10, 1 of 3. If we could just overrun this guy with our lightning attack, man. I think we can do that. I'm sure of it, in fact. We could flame this anti-tank out. Or move, better yet, move our Pioneer in there to that city. Or our Vigilant Flame Tank. Either way, Flame Tank looks like the better choice. We'll do that. We have no rounds left, so there's no real reason to be there. We'll pull back here. Why there and not on the road? No reason. We'll go forward here. Grab 10 points. Overrun that guy, and our Pioneer is now in his favorite terrain. As long as we're here, we may as well take this opportunity to heal our camouflaged anti-tank. Let's see, we can move our support. You're stuck there, right? A Grenadier's stuck. We'll go down here, support the Grenadier in the open with the dual support tank. Your story, 1 of 5. We have quite a bit of movement left with our auto no retaliation recon man. Let's go and grab some prestige on the enemy's dime. We can stop here, take his airfield, remerge there on the river. We're happy though, we're happy. We'll go right here as well. We have the ability to support our Stuka. And we can probably also, or not, bomb someone. We can't. That doesn't mean that we can't reconnoiter this area and get this flame tank into the fray. Let's move him forward. We'll go here. This is a first strike plane, so I think it survives the turn. Who really knows though? Or we just go right up here and not worry. Okay, so you have surrendered. You can remerge here, move forward there, here. 15 points. Where can you get? Not here, unfortunately. We'll dare the enemy to attack into our camouflaged 15. I think one of these guys I should have shelved. One of these flame tanks has +3 soft attack now. Nope, that's a different unit. I was thinking I should have deployed them somewhere other than on the field because they have +3 soft attack, but they don't. So you're stuck. Okay, so we'll put our readiness end tank up there in the close. It should never be there unless it has a camouflaged 152 backing it up. The same probably can be said of this recon car. We'll heal you up as well. We'll get right there as well. Let's see, we'll find out what drives... okay, so nothing really. We'll go right here as well. And that is all for the turn. Again, we don't care what happens elsewhere. You're on the roll there, wherever that is. I have no idea. Let's see what goes on here. This guy stepped right up there. Put it. Is it you that has a +3? Not quite as yet, but coming close to where we should have probably overrun that unit with the flame tank for the awards points. But that's a tiny little detail. Let's see what goes on. We can get here, and we can go there as well. Let's roll forward here. There's no one here really. So I wonder if we could surrender someone in some way. 5 of 10 minimum. 9 of 10. Roll right up here. Surrenderize that BT-7 artillery. Pull back. Let's see, we can have our It's camouflaged anti-tank. We'll pull you back like so. Now there's we can go here. Let's see our grenadier. We can put him in the open here, adjacent to our camouflaged anti-tank. You'll get our dual support vehicle up there, a J-tank. Roll our flame tank into the close because we just don't care and have an extra one in storage, right? We do, yeah. We want this city. There's no one here. I'll not worry. And we can go forward right here as well. Have a pioneer we can put right up in the enemy's face here, but we'll interdict his ability to engage our camo trap. So we'll go here instead. Roll forward here. These guys are all healed up. These guys are happy as well. We can swing forward with our southern group here and find out. Apparently we're not finding much. Okay. And it's snowing. And we have abandoned our airfield. Maybe we'll leave this G-tank right on that airfield. Maybe not the G-tank. We'll leave our move 6 Verdage there instead. Get the G-tank forward. In the best of ideas, I don't really know. There were units wandering about down here doing stuff. Like here, I think they were. I think there were 40 tanks, I'm not really sure. But, so no more recon. We're done here. We can go, let's go right here. Just sort of wait. We'll go, right there. Where's the end tank? We'll go down here. Get there. One click forward here. Get adjacent to both of these. It looks like the end of the turn. Snowing next turn as well. They didn't even see us. All that trouble. Oh, they did though. Boom. We blocked the path. Ambush that 40 tank there as well. Let's see, we can get our glorious support J tank here forward. Let's see, we can. Who are you? Mountain infantry. Worth probably a fair clip of prestige. 170 and must be a wagon. 32. So if we go here, 8 points. I'm gonna take that 8 points as I don't want to split this unit. We just take what we can get. I'm not really worried. 0-2. I see. We do not want to engage that unit on the close, but if we can get one of his friends like so. Go forward here. And offer this unit a tempting target. Where's our pioneers? Here. We could roll right through there. I think he has ignore zone of control with... He does, yeah. Let's just roll right through without worrying about getting stuck. So we want this unit here to attack our flame panzer. So we'll go right here. Which means we certainly want a unit here. And this is where we're going to put our grenadier. I see. So we've overrun you. It's good for us. We'll go forward here. Do we want our pioneer here in the city? Right now, as of... maybe we'll go right here instead. We'll roll up here. Go like that. Try to catch up with that group. We have 2 flame panzers up here and 1 down here. So that is it for the northern aspect. And we can go 1 click up here. Find a regular. These guys are already heavily entrenched. Okay, so is that really 15? We're going to find out. 14.51, it's not so much. What if we go up here like that? Is that 20? Now that looks like 20 to me. We can do that. And put this flame tank there on the close, overrun you. Proceed up in this direction, turn that equivocal 15 into a straight 15 and an overrun without any question about this or that. Okay, so we have a 16 here. We can roll forward here. Pop this guy. We have another move in us. We do. And pop you as well. Now here we have 2 rounds left with our glorious no retaliation end tank with ignores entrenchment. That only has 4 rounds. And we have backup. We have 2 sources of dual support. This one being the more potent and more fragile. This one having a limited stock of only 5 replacements, but it has field repair. So you can make it here. So you can go here. And why not pop that? We'll run completely out of rounds. You have another move? No, you don't. We'll go right here. Let's see, we'll go like that. And we'll go here. And here's yeah. There's no one here, and if there is, they have to contend with the support vehicle. But there theoretically could be someone there. First of all, they'd have to see the 152. It's camouflaged. I suppose they could stumble onto it, but why would they? Well, it's possible is what we know. Uh-oh. No support, roundless. There's the flaw in my plan. That is the flaw in my plan. Has no business in the close either. That's a really ugly plan. That is an ugly plan. We'll see if we suffer for it. Boom. Yikes. I think there's only one of these things around. It's on the prowl, it would seem, of 40 tanks. We didn't suffer. Mostly because we killed everything in sight, and there was nothing left to make us suffer. So we can roll forward right here. 6 points. Go right here. Let's see, 10 of 10. These guys are already hopelessly entrenched, except you. But it's still next to hopeless, really. Again, should I be in the close? Let me stay. We can get out, though. This ignores entrenchment is a very brutal characteristic for any way you cut it, really. There are no rounds left. But we've cleared this area almost completely. Now this unit here... 1 and 4. If we could only get that... Oh, look at that. It is the close. The clear. 4 and 6. That's really weird. Okay. This thing must have a horrendous ground defense or something. Ground defense of 18. Our Grenadier has a heart attack of 12 with rapid fire. 17, I guess it's 17 v7. So if we go up here and eliminate that support fire, it's a straight overrun. I would not have expected to see that. Anything close to that, really, just intuitively. Our infantry just destroyed the Su-100Y in the clear. Strange. It's downright strange, but it happened nevertheless. Let's see, 1 point there. 2 points there. Let's grab these guys. We'll take these guys out of the loop. See our vigilant flame tank. Now here's where we get sort of a little out there, sort of like what just happened here with this tank in the close like there. Why should I advance, really? Why should I do it? You can get a little like, oh, I just destroyed a 100Y, you know, undestroyable tank with my Grenadier. Why don't I? And then you find yourself. Let's see here. So we could go there. To what end, really? We have 1 round left. We'd be roundless. We could move forward here. Is probably a better idea, really, with our Pioneer. That is a better idea, yeah. So then we can move our glorious Grenadier here and repair you. And see if there are any other units that want to come out of hiding here to engage our... We haven't left them an appealing target, unfortunately. We can go here, maybe. And go forward here. Get, say, here. And then, where? We'll get you down here. Okay. So we have a road here we can cross if needed. And we have no rounds. This unit is in the close. You are advancing here. You can pop the sky. You have no rounds either. That's a hill. Can we close this gap here? In theory, we could go here and pull back here. Go like that. Here. And get on this fortification. These dual support mutually support one another, and they'll both support this flame tank in the close. So that should work as such. We've forgotten about our Air Force entirely, as it's been raining or snowing, etc. We have a new airfield. We control this area. It would seem we could do it. And we have could get our Stuka forward. Will the enemy retake this area? Well, it'll get here. They'll get here before they get here. So that's where we'll go. As for our glorious bomber corps, I don't really know. We can go up here. We can heal you, or we can essentially get the heck out of this area here and not worry about holding that field any longer. Maybe we'll discover something down here. Can we bomb these guys? Nope. It's too far. So we'll just mull about here. Just go on a flight and call it a turn. Red Guard has showed up. Boom. We have 8 rounds in our camo 152. Our anti-air is paying dividends here. Came for more. That's bad news for us. They don't fear our rapid fire 88 gun, which means it's going to run out of rounds, and if they stumble on the camouflaged 152, it gets very ugly for us very quickly. We're probably going to have to run fighter cover. Didn't run out of rounds, but it came quite close. We're about an hour in. I think one more turn should work here. Let's see. You are a heavy infantry. We do not want that guy entrenching. Let's overrun you. Okay, so sort of mop up is what if we go up here and we sort of need to clear a space, so we can go like this and surrender 6 or 7. We'll surrender you. Take the Zoff 5 there, which I will. What does that mean here? 8 points. Does that get better if we go like that? It does. We'll take that. We'll retake that city. Roll forward here on this fortification. And see. So we have 1 and 2 regular, 8 of 10 entrenched, unfortunately. The good news, can pop you as well. We'll leave that be for a moment. Who are you? 10 of 10 entrenchment, but is that 12? Is it true? 11.9999 with lightning attack. That there's nothing that's going to stop that attack from going through. And there's also nothing in theory that will stop that. We have a lot of movement left. So why not go there, take this guy out. In theory, if we go here, that's 1 forward. We can go 1 back. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We can make it back to the city and offer the enemy an appealing target. We can't go back to that city. We're on the river now. Okay. I was thinking we could get back to the city somehow and offer the enemy an appealing target to attack from the river, like with this 41 tank, which at present is doing quite a bit of damage. I get these infantry, I think, probably do a fair clip, and you as well. Okay, so there, let's scratch that plan. Let's see what we have here. We have our glorious grenadier unit. We can step right up and just let it loose and go. We can do it. We can do it. Other than this, this does not have lightning attack. This unit, this grenadier, is maybe potent, but there's nothing that says he was not going to get stuck out here with unforeseen consequences. Let's see here. So we can get back here on the river. Maybe that's an appealing target that we could offer the enemy. That sounds more prudent than not, really. And we'll be closer to this thing. So we can go forward, say, here with our camouflaged anti-tank. We'll go here with our dual support J tank. We'll heal you up. Get this unit here a bit closer. Get our anti-air here. Yeah, we'll a Yak, a Tupolev, or we'll take this Yak for whatever reason. Let's see if we can take this Yak. We can't, though. How about you? Get the Yak? No. You can. We'll grab this Yak right here. Tupolev as well. We can go. Let's wait here. We actually have the ability to deploy something from the air. It's snowing next turn. There's no one about here, so our bombers are safe, at least in theory. This is out of our bombers' range. You have 2 rounds left. This thing is 3 of 3 entrenchment. Let's roll forward here. We can 10 of 10-erize you. Heal up. And let's see. We secure this area here, really. So if we were to go like that, put our 152 here like so, we can bombard this for whatever reason. Or you. How about you? Maybe our J-tank can be of some use. You've moved. Unfortunately, these units are going, if I want to heal my anti-air weapon, which I do, we'll put you here. These guys are out of range, but we can go like that and attack like so. Let's heal the shock tactics, and then we have the Redone unit, which is not really going to do much because there's no fighter support. So he's happy right here. Let's double check to see that there's no one in range. There's not. Next turn. So we bombarded our Panzer here on the river. Flame Panzer. There's a lot of air about. Neglected to save. Okay. Taking damage, not much. These guys, theoretically, I suppose they've discovered. Okay, maybe they're afraid of the J tank. Well, that was a recon plane. I guess these guys were afraid of the J tank. It would seem so. Okay, that is going to do it for the turn. That could have been much uglier if they'd have brought a... Why this Tupolev did 1 point of damage? Probably because of the cloudy weather, yeah. It could have been uglier if it had been a nice sunny day for the enemy. So let's call this an episode. I hope to see you in the next one.